doing something, and it's like
I was just standing there watching them. They messed some stuff up, so they were trying to fix it.
yeah.
And when you already put something in the ground, you got to tear it back out. It makes a mess. So everything was just mud.
So I got to work yesterday at this job too. It's rain, like after lunch, and we were sloppy leaving. You can hear all the mud just hitting on the truck, and I'm like, oh my god. Then the lady was like super talkative.
Yeah. We were trying to leave.
Yeah, just trying to leave, and then like we were there for another 2 hours. So we didn't get in. We didn't get into here. It was like 7:30. But I just had cardio, so I was like, right, let's go do it. Somebody signs us and talks to us. Fuck people. I mean, outside. Somebody comes in, stops us right there. I'm walking finally. He didn't do my cardio. This other dude that was calling my coach and was like, I said, hey, you need to be over here. I said, I'm already late. Dude, yeah, it's crazy. But it wasn't like at the gym now. Like everybody was really starting to hear about it and know about it. Yeah. So that was good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it's like they got other things you can probably purchase with them. So I just want basic. I mean, mine might be an app like Top Guns, but it's just a straightforward thing. Like you literally just click on it. And it's got like a door option, and his other one was like the you can come in through this one side when it's business hours, but the other side is when nobody's working. And but you literally just press the button and hold it by the thing, and it just you see it says unlock, and the door just pops open. So I'm going to him soon to talk to him about all the software and stuff. But I'll keep you updated.
What's up? Get it all done or what?
We're trying to.
There you go.
It's a leg day, so I'm like, the motivation ain't really. Well, it's like we've been running around so much. I saying it feels like we're running off of like a high with everything.
Yeah, right.
And yesterday it was like the first day back at work, like a hard day at work, and like I felt it yesterday because we were at a house. Yeah, you know Jeremy Dill. So we're doing, so we do a lot of stuff with him. I mean, he's our main AC guy.
Really?
That my dad, it's my aunt's cousin. I didn't never know. And it's their house on their property, but I think their kids are gonna live in it. Like no AC, nothing.
Really?
Oh my god, dude! Literally before lunch, like when I got it to the truck for lunch, I took my shorts off.
Yeah.
Ring and I looked like a faucet.
Summertime, ain't it?
Dude, oh my god. And that was like the first day that like prep actually hit me. Like I've been fine. And then yesterday I was like, okay, I feel it today.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
First 2 weeks of summer's work.
Yeah.
Especially those addicts and stuff.
Oh my god.
Those 2 weeks to get used to it.
Like probably 2 years ago I had to get in an attic for Elaine Voss at one of her rental properties before she sold it. 5 minutes. We were up there. Fully soaked.
Yeah.
And it was to the point where it's just like it was so hot you couldn't almost breathe. And I told you, I said, hey, we need to hurry up. So like we were having to like crawl across the boards and everything, and it was super low, hitting our heads. And I said, hey, let's get this done quick because we just had to tie something in together because the inspector seen something.
I seen it get so hot you couldn't touch your tools, bro. In the attic, it's so hot you can't grab the metal tools. It's so hot you can't touch them.
See, I always feel for roofers and AC guys.
You get used to it, man. You're old with it. 2 weeks. It takes 2 weeks to suck, right?
Man.
But I lose 20 pounds every summer.
No way.
20 pounds. I go from about 240 to 220 every summer.
Serious?
Then I sat in the office. Now I just keep
going up. It's really bad. Yeah. see if I can get out of here. Like last night, we was in some bar and we didn't leave till like 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that's like the rest of it.
Like this other dude tried to talk to us, like, what's the right out? So, hey, you want to talk to you? Because our party.
That late, that's right.
I know, I need to start doing this.
It's still new, man. I bought it.
Right? Like, Daddy learned that, like, whatever the third place says in the so dumb. What the shit? You don't listen to it, obviously. You know, like, if I see something like that, I just like read it. Like, yeah. I guess it comes with the territory, but still, like,
Half the crew in here, so social good.
probably more than that. Which I get it, but I'll say we like to have the workout first and then surgery.
Yeah.
When you can. Because I mean, this is where I get my most social stuff, realistically, because outside of this, we're just at work or home. So, like,
Yeah, I get out work too.
That's true, you do.
Awesome.
Yeah, ours is different. I mean, I guess we might be social with customers and stuff. Yeah, but yes, exactly. That's like the worst freaking thing. Like, 'cause I don't like being micromanaged. You know what I'm saying?
It's like my neighbors that bought a house from the yellow one.
Yeah.
New neighbors.
Oh, really?
They're having a fence put in, and they're just like out there with the guys.
So this one lady, she was like, I'm gonna stay out of y'all's way. I don't want to be a bother. And I was like, no, thank you. I was like, that's what we like. I said, because you get customers, you know, they want something done fast, but then they're talking to you the whole time. And I'm like, hey, like, this is cool and all, but like, I couldn't come to your job and just be sitting around just talking to you. You know, like, yeah, exactly.
Longer you're there, less money you make.
Right, yeah. That's what I'd be trying, like, so there'll be people like trying to talk to my wife and this. I said, hey, she gotta work. Like, leave her alone. Or even like when customers are working like that, like the guys who are trying to talk, they'll get, like, they don't care. Like, they get paid by the hour, you know? And I'd be like, hey, leave them alone, please. I was like, they got work to do. Like, they're on the clock right now. You know? Like, I'm sure you want to talk, but no, go talk to your wife or something. You know? Really ain't even talking to them about nothing important either. It's a waste of time.
I need to start doing something else, man. Make some more money. Justin's best friend's bought a house in Rhino Way. We do their fence.
Oh, really? What's the song? Russia Fences on the side? I wish I would have went to school to use my brain sometimes instead of like all
I do,
this.
but it's not always the most important.
What's that?
School, it's a decent job. It's not always the most important.
It's like, unfortunately,
Most of my boys in age is being self-employed.
such a type of work.
I said story time and life.
Take it back though. That's why stuff's starting to pick up now. But I don't know, I'm just sitting in the gym. I'm like, I just want to be able to do this shit off the time. Like,
It would be nice to do like fence once a month.
hell yeah. So you pay quite a few $1,000 one job. Yeah. That's kind of how we are. Like,
I don't know if there's people are charging. How about going across the street? It's all big buildings all over. They've been doing like around the gate. Most people all want to pay for it. It's like an old, like vintage Tahoe. That's what he's using.
like what color is it? Okay, yeah, I was about to say, I think I've seen it.
Most people like painting that stuff. It's like, but it's nice to call companies. Like, oh, you know, some fence, how much y'all charge for it? Right. And now,
That's smart, man.
so I ended up the other day, it's like $19 a foot. It's like, just when it was low, it was like 15. And I always did $10 a foot for labor. Pretty good. So right now, it'd be like $30 a foot. That's a good money.
Oh, yeah, I did one with my.
But when I was doing it, before I got in office, I was charging 25, so like $15 a foot. So I was still making $10 a foot. It's good to pay the crew and everything. But most of the people right here were paying like 35, 50 what they were charging. So I don't know what they're paying. what you're charging now. I'm gonna walk across the street.
I think it's more now. So some people are just so cheap though. Like sometimes I'm like, how are some of these companies able to charge so much?
Yeah, you correct me wrong. Friends were talking about this best friend. They have a new house in Woods. Advertising. Made a bunch of money off it. Someone got an 8-foot fence. I actually put a fence next to it a few years ago. The house next to it got an 8-foot fence. Put it a couple months ago. The whole thing's on fire. Let's get that put in. 8-foot fence is big money. You need taller posts. You need an extra 2x4 top, like before.
I was pissed off if I said, oh, just got that thing.
Yeah, maybe their fence is probably gonna cost them. Even the frame plate is gonna cost $3.
I gave a guy, like, I had a hell of a deal on the job. And he never accepted it. And I said, hey, man, I said, good luck finding somebody cheaper. I said, you know, 2 guys that I do work for, they said they were charging double what I'm charging.
I'm so cheap.
Oh, I'm not now.
I never went cheap. I learned people won't pay your prices. They're not your customers. Just move on.
That's how it is.
And if you get too busy, the price is too cheap. I learned that lesson. It's expensive. These are like 2 or 3 months booked up. It's like, start charging. So you're just booking like that. Something's wrong.
And which I always did because, I mean, I say it's a discount. I was supposed to make like $8,000. Oh, for sure. But I'd say on the flip side, like you have to make a break at some point because if I ain't busy, I'm sitting at home bored.
Yeah,
make a couple thousand. I know.
Saving.
I like making money. I don't like sitting at home. Sometimes I'd rather just suck it up and like I've cut people like a $500 deal just so I can make some money. And I'm still making $2,000. So I'm like, just making $2,000 in 2 days.
Probably start doing it.
I want like little, like I want to find like little jobs, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like you're gonna make $1,000 a day, like super quick, you know. I don't like being somewhere for a long time, like it's okay.
Like a small first class, knock out like 2 days.
Oh yeah. What just sucks is like you do a part, and you gotta stop, you gotta wait for them to come back and install trim. Do another part, now you gotta wait for them to put the floor, and then so you come back and do the shoe, and it's like you're there for so long, and it's like you get a cut from it, and then it'd be nice if I was busy, because it's like, all right, I'll do this phase, and then, all right, well, next couple days we'll get a administrative. But I'm also not been busy because I ain't been accepting work, and traveling and all these things. They're going to start making some more money. Well, this weekend, last week, that I need. Everything else out of that will be
Y'all got a spot yet?
We're still talking to the allocation. We're still settling that. So I'm not signing a lease on my show because it just will be a stupid business to do. Sign it and then I'm going to leave. I might leave next week to an early period. But then my original was in 3 weeks, so I was like, I messaged the lady yesterday, the realtor, she said, she said nobody was serious, and she was like, I'm holding it for adjustments, so I was like, I've been seeing another spot, which would have been perfect, it was like a warehouse style, and on the thing on Facebook it said, for sale, owners willing to rent it. Well, you get a percent how much they'll rent it for, and I already knew it probably wasn't gonna work out because the lady's like, oh, well, let me get with the owner. That's what you should have been having as a real estate agent. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all the information they should have given you. Well, 4 days later, we still ain't heard nothing back. So I told her to hit her back up, and she hits us back like, oh yeah, the owner's really not wanting to rent. He's really want to sell it. Why the fuck would you think that they want to rent it out on the place? Like, that's stupid. But even on my dad said they're idiots. Why would you want to rent it to get in there to rent it? And if you sell it, the new owner's gonna have to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? But now you just paying your mortgage every month, and I could be paying that mortgage. So like, I'm already like out here though, like, I'm kind of discouraged to doing 50 in the start. Because like everywhere else I see badass places, $1,500 $5,000, $6,000, $8,000 square foot. They want $5,000, $6,000 is a piece of shit.
Yeah, another one of them was 6,000.
Like everywhere's just polished. Or you got to build it out $50,000. I'm not putting that effort into nobody's business.
Pretty good stuff.
So, I mean, just my family members will make profit off of that. So, even if it's high, it's not going to be a forever spot. You know, so I said, fuck it. Even if we just got to suck it up, be there for 2 years, we'll be there for 2 years, and we'll plan on just saving everything, obviously, minus one, we got to pay ourselves a little bit. But we'll just save up for 2 years and just, I'm trying to, in the meantime, find some game to buy, and then it does come time to want to build something.
I don't think I need to pay myself.
We got to. It's like, what is it? I can't think of the word. It's embezzlement. I'll talk about that.
But you should have lost for 2 years.
I really?
Taxes. Your own business. You should have lost for 2 years. Trying to pay taxes.
You still might do it.
You do any business.
I'm gonna let her work there, so we'll get a little bit of money from it. But whatever the membership,
I mean, whatever you're paying her, whatever, you still make it look like loss. Right. You know what I mean? So pay taxes for 2 years. You want
it's like I'm gonna try to do a lot of cash training too.
You want to take advantage of it.
But I think it'll be fine.
See a good CBA.
Well, I'm the guy up in here, Jason, Joe Johnson. He's got a thing. So he has a guy in New Orleans. And he said he said he does his personal and business together. I was like, oh, that's fun. I'm trying to do that. And I have to be trying to do it all separate, you know. But I definitely want to have a good one because I'm not good with all this kind of shit. I want to make sure everything is like correct, you know. Legit business at the end of the day. But this weekend we're gonna pick up our dumbbells 10 to 100. In Nebraska.
The second time, because we already picked up the stuff. That's great.
That's the last big thing I'm gonna do. It's not. So I don't think nobody else. She said she laughs.
Nothing's printing, nothing is selling. It's too expensive. No one's spending money. Everyone's waiting on interest rates, tariffs.
I think it'll work out. It's pretty good. I said the last night we hit 128
What y'all doing on that? What y'all doing on that? What's it you
so if everybody that was sending the prices, I don't know how much but yeah, we just did some of the prices. Now it's obviously global.
That's our job. Like people going in and out.
We only have one vehicle, so that's
Well,
how
guys,
we
Even at the same time, they're like, we just went down in Florida, he has a gym. I said that, yeah, she probably do that. He's like, he said, you see all them cameras? Trust all these spots. He said, see all these spots? I see everything. He said,
He was
my wife
strict.
is going to drive.
Yeah, we have to sell it.
Oh, no, that's what it'll be. That's what he's got. He's got a QR code. When you want to, you just want a guest to come in, you scan that QR code, fill out your waiver, you call the number, you go. But at the same time,
He's strict.
this motherfucker is strict, but it's a good reason for it too. Because he's got a, no, he's just strict as far as
Like how he wants his gym to look.
leave that Uzi bar code in that machine. You don't get technology in there. You see the thing that guest has? Again, they got to sign the waiver, they call them, he gives them the overview. Leave stuff in the equipment, $10, and leave stuff in the schedule, $10. So these people finish their job and you have to talk to them. They work out, they got stuff on the equipment. Well, I guess later on they see that they had a $10 He's like, hey man, I thought the guest got $10. The guy was like, yeah, it is what it is. But I said, he said, forget the conversation we had while I was on the board. We're not that.
You just watch it on.
And it's like, but
Well, I think
I'm saying he like
members
stays
help
on
him
it.
up because with the members they say like, oh, so like something.
So he's not
He'll
like
go
all
back.
watching it.
He'll go back.
You leave stuff on stuff like tables or your barbells. It tears apart. You got the constitution.
And with the
Holy
stretching
well.
down.
Well, and then like the sled thing, he was like, well, if y'all aren't picking it up, then my wife has to pick it up. So like,
It's
you're
like
getting
somebody left
charged.
like 445
Or somebody else is there.
Yeah. And but what he said is like, cause like he was literally going a week, and then he got back, and he's like telling us all this stuff, and he said, look, I've been going the last week, and you see, look at everything. Like even like
It's in
benching, bro.
pristine condition.
He's got circles around the bench legs. They can't move outside of that thing on circle.
That's a little too much.
But I like it though, because like he said,
This is gym.
in Pensacola.
It's Gulf Shores.
It's Gulf Breeze, it's right in the Tanger
Gulf
house.
Breeze.
Yeah. But it works because he said, look, you see how everything is. He don't have no issues.
Stays the same.
Yeah. Because he set a
But he
standard,
was
you know what I'm saying? And I love that. I was like, that's what I want. I don't want to be that extreme. Even like as far as him, like he has members that'll like message like, hey, this person left this on the thing. He'll go back and watch the camera. Oh, that's a knowledge all.
You know what he does?
But
He
he doesn't have
screenshots.
to charge people often because they know he's serious.
Say, I wonder how much money you get off.
Oh, I mean, sometimes they can make 60, 70 bucks a day off of people messing around.
That's crazy.
And he's like, hey, they can't be mad because I'm telling them not to do it. And they just sit there and leave it. So I'm like, I don't want to be that extreme, but I want it to be to where, just like if somebody seeing somebody punching a hole in the goddamn wall, they go, hey, Josh, they got this young little drunk guy just punching a hole in the wall. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, just like I always shoot every time I've ever been to, like it was my place. And that's just what I want to do. Yeah. Especially now that I am paying for the equipment, I'm like, man, this shit is some expensive stuff. I don't want to have to pay to get it fixed. You know, because even just a cable that he had, $400 for this cable. Now he has a new company that he can go through.
That's like
He can get it cheaper.
Some machines, you gotta have someone come in.
Right, yeah. That crap is nuts. And then he said he couldn't buy just one. It comes as doubles. So like he had only one side messed up, but he had to pay for both. And he was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do nothing double because now by the time this one goes bad, I'm gonna need two again. So it's like I'm gonna always be just stuck with just one extra. So I was like,
Imagine buying new equipment. Imagine buying like 100,000 equipment.
I'm good. It's like this guy here was going somewhere to spend $5,000 on one piece.
Most, probably like 2,000 equipment, probably like 100 grand for new equipment. No matter who you went with, Arsenal or Life Fitness.
Someone we had picked up tap raise from, they had started a new gym, and he did that, and they had it falling out. Like the gym didn't work.
Yeah, well, I mean, you guys think like the Arsenal cable?
Oh, I know how
That's
much
cool.
I'm doing. That's why I'm doing it the way I'm doing
that
it.
right there, well, that's pretty cool. But the Life Fitness one like that's like 10 or 12 grand.
I got a Legend Fitness one I can get in Georgia, 1,500. I'm just going to make that drive. I think I should. They wanted 35, and I beat them down to 50. They just really wanted
If it's all workout equipment, it's hard to sell. So you get it cheap.
I know, yeah.
Because people don't want to sort.
That's just how that one dude was with, he was just being stored at his buddy's house, but I don't think his buddy wanted, well, it's not his house, it's like
It
something
takes a lot of room.
That's
Most
just all
people
we
don't
do.
work out at home.
Well, that's what, we literally just got a Cybex leg curl, and a leg extension, and a hammer strength bicep curl, like 800 pounds worth of plates, and like the dude was like, I'm telling him just what you just said. I was like, you wouldn't buying shit from people that kind of sitting there at their house, and he was like, what you think this is? He's like, I got all this, and got a gym membership, and I was like, yeah, I believe it. I was like, we ran across many people like that.
That one leg extension machine, that was my favorite, was Life Fitness.
Oh, really?
You know, during COVID.
Yeah.
They had it, I think it was Golf Breeze.
Oh, shit,
It was
really?
probably, I don't know, 3,500 something to buy new. She sounds like $200. I didn't go get it.
Oh, you got it?
No.
Oh, shit,
I
okay.
know where to put it.
That would have been
I was like, that's like the leg extension machine that I love.
right.
Some ladies had it. I'm gonna buy it.
That is
Should've.
insane. Yeah, some people just be having
Should've just put
something
it on the front porch.
right. And some people just don't know what they have either. Like, I bought a Body Masters leg press for $570. They're easily $3,000-$4,000.
See the hammer thing loaded machines, those? Yeah. I see those on there all the time.
On Facebook Market?
Like $300.
Really?
Same.
Yeah. Definitely send it to me if you ever see it. Anything you see, send it to me. Make it look
Different
good.
have different variations of stuff. Because we have like two of everything, but like You want leg curl.
There's so much different stuff out there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's
then,
a cool thing. I showed a lot of days. I picked up like a barbell rack with 10 to 120 pounds, a flat, it's a plate loaded one, but you're flat and it converges together. And then I got a live hammer strength lat pull down, which is kind of badass.
Yeah, you try to find a.
I'm drinking one sponsor.
What?
I've been going through like different rounds like the last couple of weeks. Like first round, what was it? How did it go?
you had a boat. Yeah,
So
it
they
went.
had like this people, and then everybody 30, and then the next round it was like three people. But then this one had to be like the whole team. Kind of said like what is represent? Yeah.
Oh my God.
Which I'm good at it. And I kind of had chat help me create like a, how should I say it? Like a, not a timeline, but like,
Just like summer.
yeah, I handled the questions that manifest action, and I told it to like help me create something. Yeah, pretty much made it to where it's like, do this, then do this. And it actually came out really cool. I was really surprised. Like we were
So
filming.
what do you get?
So just sponsorship now, and like a year sponsorship from them.
It's a board course.
So it's like my short.
For shows.
Yeah.
And then the
Supply
dude is
unlimited.
just, the owner, one of the owners is just super, like he's in the bodybuilding industry. Like he's just,
Like, it's a
he's,
good network.
he's sponsored by Alpha League. So like he just has really good connections. So that was the biggest thing.
So you make money, sponsors.
Uh-huh.
So you make money, sponsors.
And that's why like I'm really trying to push to get to Olympia. Because like I get to Olympia, even that's just gonna make the gym that much better. You know what I'm saying? Be able to have sponsors. I even have a couple supplement companies that I know of, and they reach back out to me like with VIP pricing on it. It's like I might try to get global points or something.
It's game on.
Oh my god, I know. Just gotta keep on working.
Once you win, they want you. It's hard to sponsor.
Which makes it more legit, I feel like.
Well, they're using it as a base.
I think it's gonna work out. I think like what's cool is like my first show, they were actually like Manifest is sponsoring the show, and my coach is gonna be there. So I feel like everything just kind of like working out. So like it's pushing me to this might be our first win. That would be like I don't know. I just feel like yeah, exactly. It's like all the stars are kind of just
What's going on, that stage being safe?
If I can bring what I have right now, like that's just what my coach is worried about, like being able to hold this look for the next couple of weeks. So I got to talk to him tonight because he wants me to hop on the show next week. But it's like,
I'm not doing a bunch of shows though.
oh no.
We only do them if he loses.
I've done like 5 to 7 shows, so like hopefully I can do this 1 or 2 and win. And,
Which one is this?
this one's in Tennessee. It's a blue show. I don't know the name. Same weekend as June.
So we'll be involved in the show.
It's our best shot. Just
Yeah,
gotta-
it's not too far away.
Nah, it's just in Chattanooga, but we fly in. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's 6 hours.
it isn't bad at all.
We could drive, but him on prep, like that
You
was.
just want to control your variables.
He'll
His
hold
car
water.
goes down or this or that, and you're like stuck out there. Start holding all that water from stressing. It's just like it's not. Which I like flying anyways. I don't like flying. Like even now, like that 8 hours to Georgia, like that shit sucks.
I feel like it traumatized us. Like I don't want to.
You probably.
I don't want to go back.
Anything like over 4 hours, I'm like, we get the flight.
Unless there's delays, it sucks.
Look, I know. That happened during that cyber attack last year. We were at the airport till 2, 3 in the morning.
Yeah, it sucks.
Dude, they had some people that was there
For 2 days.
for 2 days. They had their kids at home with a babysitter. School was supposed to be starting the next day. And they were stuck at the airport. I was like, holy crap. And they live in Hattiesburg. So they were still trying to get home from Atlanta, get to New Orleans, and had to drive all the way to Hattiesburg. Yeah. So that's ain't no way. I think y'all stressing. They're like, yeah, we got to be a babysitter, like trying to like stay the night now, like a couple days later. I actually had a pan too. I was like, I'll do it for you. But then like it just sucked that night because literally the alarm kept going on.
Everything was jacked up.
Like none of the stores were open for food. So everybody was in there starving, late, tired, and then like the alarms, like I'm talking about consistently for an hour to go off. But the bad thing is they didn't have no rental cars or airport or anywhere to go. You had thousands of people stuck.
For days. We were coming home from Columbia, so like we're out of the country. So it was already a long travel. I never went out late with my family.
Then we was late because we missed our flight. That was nice. That was nice. I get it. That was not the way I was. We ain't never expected it. It's like in a flat tire. Yeah. See this badass line. Well, that's the thing. It kept getting delayed. And I'm like, why the frick do they keep doing that? Then finally, it's like they come, and then they're talking about like maintenance crews got to go in and check stuff because something was off. So like everybody had to go sit back down. But then they was like, all right, we're changing y'all to another terminal. Like, bro, we literally went to a couple different. It was crazy. And then finally, like the last time, they was like, all right, it's about to move, and we're all walking, and they're like, changed their mind for some reason and turned us back around. And finally, like a little while later, we got to board. But I was like, that was the most stressful thing.
That's why I like to drive. I'm in control the whole time.
Right. But nowadays, I fall asleep too quick. I don't trust her to really drive like that. So I'm like, that's when I know I've gotten tired.
He let me drive the box truck.
I just go.
I wish. Like my body's just so used to being on Gunway, like when it's like, it's weird. It's like when my brain knows, like I'm sitting down and I don't have nothing to do. Like, bro, chugging an energy drink.
We drank 3.
Eyes are burning. It was just almost like, my brain was like, I don't give a shit how much food you're tired. Go to sleep. It's like we literally had to pull over at a gas station for 20 minutes.
We did it.
I still wanted to sleep. I ain't gonna lie. Because I heard that alarm go off. I almost just slept longer. I wanted to get home. So I drove as far as I could. My eyes started burning again. Just pulled over again.
20 minutes.
But I was kind of good after that one. I drove as far as I could, and then she took over. And then she drove as far as she could, and I finished the rest of the way. But I was like,
That was such a long drive.
we didn't plan on driving back immediately that night, but it was already, like, the time we left the last person's gym, it was 4 in the morning. So I was like, there ain't no point in going to get a hotel.
Hey, get me out of like
Yeah,
that.
I was like, we're gonna be sleeping until 6 o'clock tonight, and then we ain't gonna get home until tomorrow, you know? So I was like, frickin' let's just shoot. Even when we went to Texas, like, we planned on getting out there, we were gonna stay out there today, and then drive over the next day. We get there, it was still kind of early, we looked at each other, it was like, fuck, let's just go. But I kind of just been doing it like on the way home. I'm still just stalking Facebook Market where she is. Like, just press locate me.
Yeah.
And we've been finding pieces, on the way back. So it's like, just trying to make a whole trip out of it, you know? Because like some things I want, but they only got one thing that way. And I'm like, I'm not driving 5 hours from One Piece. But I got buddies that have, and I was like, fuck, do I need to start driving away from One Piece? And they're like, yeah, absolutely. Because like one buddy, he went and picked up 2 pieces, $400. On his drive home, somebody sent him over. Venmoed in $4,500. Got the 2 pieces.
He saw it on his trailer.
I've never
I'm
been
about to
lucky.
start reselling. He got it's a shitload of acres. He paid $105,000 cash off of flipping gyms. Like,
We
bro,
flipped
I
our
used to have a
dumbbells.
$200 piece of Mars pullover. Arnold, this dude said Arnold did an interview a while back on it. But $9,000 to $10,000 difference sold. I paid $200 and I see
That right now?
Fuck, I'm gonna get smashed with a freaking ball.
Oh, from the last gym? Oh my god.
Like I literally almost cried
I've
about
never
it.
seen the pullover.
And it was like I didn't realize it was the original. Like it was like a big ass blue one. So he showed me the picture of it. I was like, yeah, I had that same thing. I pulled out my phone and showed him a picture. But I just went back. I was like, man, if I had the leg stuff that I had from my old gym, it would be freaking perfect. Which now we got most of the stuff I have, but besides
Now it's melted recycled steel somewhere.
that one right down the road that way. I can still see that day. Like I remember bringing it on my buddy's trailer, and they got that big ass machine, that magnet. That thing picks the things up with ease, and then you just literally just like the barrels that you got. It was just
Watch
weird.
Green crush.
Oh, I'm proud of that thing. That was 2.5 years of work. Just, my dad said he was like, "You'll have it back one day," and he said, I think I do now, but I miss that puller. That's still a piece I can't find. Not for a good price.
Always
I
want
just-
to use one.
Oh, you ain't used one? Now
Always
some
use the dumbbell.
some suck. Cause like there's this one gym, Madhouse, Georgia. This one actually in Georgia, the biggest gym I've ever seen.
It looks like a warehouse that you sell
It is
equipment at.
insane. Like, this is decently big. Nah, this ain't nothing.
You get
I don't
lost
want to
in
gym
it.
that big.
Well, it's almost overwhelming.
Well, I can't decide what to use.
Yeah.
Well, this one makes it even worse. Because one, they ain't got enough plates by everything. So you might have to walk 100 feet to go grab some plates, and by the time you maybe walk back to here, somebody else might have hopped on it.
So this is just
Like,
like
it's just-
a
it's
video,
overwhelming.
but it's this, and then you look around, and it's literally the same exact thing. All it is humongous.
That's a weird machine right there.
But it's kinda cool 'cause there's this room.
travel.
It's just like I don't even know how to say it. Like you just walking in, it's just like a nostalgia. It's like they got like original like
Old
pieces,
stuff.
yeah, like the pig iron and like pictures of like certain people that came through. Like it's just like an antique room kind of. It's pretty badass. Like just the history of inside that room. But like the pieces they have, like they have everything.
But they
Like you
said
don't need that much. You know what I'm saying?
he
Like,
goes around the country. Like he makes a trip out of it. So like he'll go get equipment from California, but he'll stop every stop just to pick up.
well, the thing is, say the gym shut down, got $150,000 worth of equipment. They literally bought it for $25,000. And that's how my buddy makes that $100,000. Because he bought it for a dime, Jimmy on the dime, and then just flips it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna send you a video of his home gym. I just took her the other day because we got a.
That's crazy. That's too much. Yeah, I wouldn't
He
have.
was losing his pump because he couldn't like.
Yeah, because if it's your first time ever being up there,
You're trying to use stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to use that. I want to use that.
That's like it's all like.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
It's cool.
But they had like 8 pullover machines, dude. Like 4 of them were kind of sucking, and finally hopped on one. I was like, all right, this one feels really good. But like,
You got like a whole clothing store.
Literally.
dude, it's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
It's
I try to explain to people. Most times when we got a video or picture, and I'm like trying to explain, I was like, just know it's the biggest place I've ever seen. It just looks like a warehouse that they sell gym equipment.
Yeah, I've been just like not that.
Yeah,
It's overwhelming.
it really does. That's
That's
why
just
I'm
like
This is
outside.
like,
Have you
I'm
ever
not
been?
gonna
Have you ever
spend
been?
half the time just to walk around
Full
and look
body.
for everything. Yeah.
Have you ever been in the new Alpha Land?
It's overrated.
Oh my.
And it's $50 a day.
That big old gym.
Yeah. It's
large.
too
And it's
big.
not even like, it's big, but it really ain't.
It's different ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
like,
that's
it's not
stupid
really,
because they're all
like,
separated.
all-
Like
It's not a good setup. Because like not everything, like just like now I was talking about LA Fitness and I was like, that's how I kind of want to set myself. It's like that whole road checks. This whole road legs. Back. You know, even like for tell people like we're you know. But there, it's just like, all right, you got some leg stuff over here, and that one you got more leg stuff. It's like too
like it all
spread out. Yeah, exactly. Like it was just overwhelming. So I was like, well, fuck, I don't want to go all the way into that room, and then I don't know what I'm getting
I'm not a big
into.
fan of that guy.
I don't like him. I used to like him. Somebody put me on like when I first started my gym. And man, you remind me of this dude. He's like one of the
I know how you got that.
clothing things that really set it off. Because nobody really does girl clothing. Like I
It's
think,
pretty good, that gym's big.
I think he.
He's just sitting
I
back.
think he's a billionaire now.
Just sitting back collecting.
Major. Because they're sponsored, like people that they sponsor, they make good at it. It's like, you know, he got to be making real good.
Must be nice.
I know.
Start that business.
Maybe Mafia will be like that one day.
That'd be good, man.
I know, right? Good seeing you, bud.
What's up with it?
Another day, another leg day. Said another day, another leg day. They get harder and harder. I just get more stubborn, I guess. I said I just keep getting more stubborn, I guess, because we keep showing up.
Yeah, we literally said he needs to take some sticky notes down
It don't make sense, does it?
to say, like, if you have a question, put it on a sticky note and we'll answer it later.
To do this, I believe it too.
You gotta enjoy the pain.
Yeah. I wouldn't be doing nothing else anyways, you know, so I'm like, let me get my butt up in there and just get it out of the way. You know how it is, you enjoy the ones where you didn't feel like going, but you still showed up, you know. That's why I say, well, I might as well just keep showing up. I tell people all the time, it's like, you might as well show up, because I know people who hate their job, but they show up every day to it faithfully. Look, you ain't the only one. That's what I'm trying to do.
Screw it, I ain't going.
Right, exactly.
If I
Non-negotiable.
was by myself, I'd live under a bridge. Straight up. I have enough money to pay for gym membership.
Right.
I live under a bridge.
Yeah. Because you can shower here. I can hustle some money just to get me by.
Fish tank, some ramen noodles, that's it right there.
Right.
Straight prison style.
Right.
Enjoy your workout, man.
Thank you. You see that? You see. All right. Last set of these. Change that first picture to the hammer strength.
It is.
I think it's the app. I'll see you first. So, right, bud?
Doing good?
Oh, yeah, yes, sir. Minus these legs.
I skipped it this week.
Did you?
Yeah, it was so funny. We were talking about jiu-jitsu like the next day, someone hit me up and they were like, let's get together and go jiu-jitsu again. So then that turned into this like 2 days then, and then I got like 3 days, like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I gotta go jiu-jitsu. And my body doesn't remember. It's so funny. So not my butt, it's my butt. Yeah. So the first day we were in a garage where we couldn't start standing up, or we would literally kill each other. So I guess just being on my butt for like an hour or two, like, and I just haven't done that in like a year. So
It's definitely different. It's just like I was training legs. I remember when I first started hitting legs so hard. Somebody asked me to play
yo,
I'm telling you, I got down.
I bet you tore a whole bunch. I bet you tore a whole bunch.
I said, I want to get up the next day, like real fast, and feel like bodyboard forces kicked in, then the soreness kicked in.
What I hate about this, I feel like I'm stronger than I've ever been in my life, so I feel like I should be more athletic, but I'm not. I don't train athleticism at all. Like,
You look athletic, but as far as like being actually creative, like,
yeah, that's why I realize I like this more. I can go at a controlled pace. I love that controlled pace.
like, I mean, one day I do want to do like some athletic style training, like fix
Yep.
stuff. So like, I know like they know stuff like that.
I don't think it's all like a show or
Right, yeah, exactly. I just wanted to translate one day with my mind. I do want to do it. Sure, if I have kids,
and like those are the best people who are the ones that, because everyone, you know, has that mindset, oh, I started later. So that makes you want to beat the shit out of people. But it makes you grind harder than the rest, honestly, in my opinion. It really does. And you, obviously, that's making sure you have work ethic. So that's, with anything in life, if you have enough work ethic, you're going to be good.
that's why I like to do something like that. Like just one just so learning. Like how you talking about it. Just learning new things.
Yep.
Learn how not to do it.
Yep. Yeah, if you can survive, that's all you need. That's all you need in life.
Maybe just do something harder. I I'll say last time, sometimes I really feel like I'm comfortable. I can't do enough of
That's what I love. You can only punch a body, but punching like a real human. and them not being mad at you, you know.
Out of these days, like, all right, if I'm really willing to get hit right now, you know what I'm saying? But we'll get there one day, Doug.
Yes, sir.
You have a good man. You too.
Great workout.
Thank you. Yeah. What's up, peeps? You ain't lying, bro. Lewis Hamilton. Y'all tripping.
You have to accept it then.
All right.
This is the other dude.
Dang, bro. Interesting. Moving on to some squats. All right, on to the Smith squats. Hey, y'all go check out Manifest, where your boy got sponsored. Officially sponsored. Let's go. Huh? Yeah, we done. Nope, all you up. No, it's theirs.
Okay, I'll move on there. I didn't know if it was yours or not, if you forget it.
You ain't never used it. It's good on here.
How do you use it?
Cause I don't know about you, my shins ain't that strong. That thing hurts the hell out of my shins, right? So I just pop over here like this. It's like once I start having some weight, that thing hurts, right? So you can start this bad going in right there, and it got to get you more range of motion too. So you just got to take it up like this. You don't bother my shin at all. Now some people, they're like, no, I don't do that thing. I said, well, you got some strong ass shins.
I mean, I have it, and I'm really maxed out on it. I haven't used it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it don't hurt.
Right, yeah.
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's the better way to say it.
It's rolling on it.
Right.
I got legs there, so it's pulling that leg there. And so,
I think you're going to like this.
all right, man. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Ooh. All right, let's go. Squat time, baby. Let's go. I need to film like my top set here, like some other sets. What's up, Wayne? Doing good? Stay shaved up. That's gonna be me probably in the next couple weeks. You gonna see me with the baby face again. For real?
I guess I will.
She be probably want me sometimes too. She like, that's prickling me. I'm like,
Yeah, that's what she was telling me. So I was like, all right, I guess.
maybe this one time.
Yeah.
It didn't say it on there, so I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it charged. I did, man. You know they don't always come on. Hell no. Damn. That's so dookie.
I know you. I got no all that. I always thought, fuck you guys, I got stuff and all that. What's up, dude? How you doing?
Doing good. How about yourself?
Good, good.
Been busy?
Yeah.
You been off after your...
Yeah.
Really?
Got back Monday. 2 months over there.
Man, I was gonna say, that's been a little while since I seen you.
Wow.
Y'all both got y'all a little tan while I was out there, though, huh? Let's go.
Have no choice.
I was pool most of the time.
Oh, really?
I was between work and the pool.
Yeah.
But,
Dang.
yeah, I'm glad I was. It's a cool opportunity.
Right,
to go
yeah.
there and do that.
Is that done now for a little while, or?
For a few weeks.
Really?
I may have to
It
go
won't be
back.
that long.
No, I won't
Okay.
have to go back for 2 months.
Well, that's good, then.
Yeah.
It's hard to, like, make... It's fun at first, and then I know after, like, the first week or two, it's just like, dang, all right, this is kind of a drag. Yeah. You don't realize you miss it until you don't have it no more.
I'm thankful that.
Yeah, be able to make some money and then
Yep.
be able to be somewhere new for a little bit, you know. It's like,
The atmosphere over there, all the history, the shuttle program,
Right.
the Apollo program, all that, getting to see everything.
probably a lot different than being over here where you're at, huh?
Being in the building where all that actually, was built.
Right, yeah.
In the BAB. It's pretty cool, man.
And which part of, where you-
Cocoa Beach, Cape Canaveral.
Okay,
Florida.
okay. Yeah, so that's pretty deep down there then, huh?
It's straight across the other side, like pretty much where like Tampa is.
Yeah.
On the opposite side
Oh,
over there,
shit.
the East Coast.
You're
Yeah.
flying out there, right? You
Actually,
drove.
I flew one time, but I drove all the rest of the time.
Really?
This past trip, we
How
drove.
far of a drive?
Yeah, it's not too bad. We make it in about 11 hours. That's with stopping to get a little gas.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
We've been driving, we've opening up a gym in a couple months.
Are you?
Yeah.
Around here?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, dude.
It's just gonna be an authentic old school gym. So like we've been traveling like everywhere to pick up pieces. But like we drove like 8 hours to Georgia and like that sucks. Like I'm thinking 11 hours, like But it's kind of like doing that one long one. Like I see pieces like somewhere else, like we drove 6 hours to get like 2 pieces. I was like, hey, this ain't that bad. Man. Like 6 hours, you know. But I was like, anything past that, I'm just like, I gotta prep myself for it. Cause like we planned on staying the night when we went to Georgia, but we ended up getting there a lot later than we imagined. So we didn't get to the first place at 10 o'clock at night. It took us till like, we got 16 pieces of equipment there. It took us till past midnight to load up. Well, while we were there, I was looking on Facebook Market still, another 2 hours farther. I seen, instead of like the adductor machine that's both in one, it's a separate adductors. Yeah, so I picked up those and then a T-bar row. And
Like a chest supported T-bar
so yeah, so we got a chest supported one, but then the other one is kind of like the gym. You step up on the platform, but it's custom made. Though, so like the bar, it sits in a like a little hole, I guess you would say, and the bar swivels up and down. It's got 3 different hand grips on it, and but pretty much everything we have right now, like all of this stuff, we have like 2 of. It's like the leg extensions. We got 2 leg extensions, 2 hand curls, 2 pec decks. Okay. No, absolutely. Like literally, like I've got secured. I don't have it yet, but he's holding it for me. It's 2 pre-core treadmills. One I think is a light fitness one. And then outside of that, honestly, it's like somebody else is holding a pre-core elliptical for me. I think I just want 1 bike, 1 Stairmaster, and then that's it. Like 6 pieces of cardio. But I want people to learn, like, dude, oh my God, yes. And that's probably new. They probably spent 60 grand.
Oh, I bet.
And that's probably being minimum.
People at the same
Right,
time,
yeah.
Like at that.
Exactly. And that's why I say, somebody's like, I asked me, you gonna have cardio? I said, very minimal. I said, I'm sure there's never gonna be a time